suspect!
Coming to get you, Bobber.
Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. We seem to have a lot of Halloween Ends news right now. It seems to be like there's so much news that I'm just about to tell you that it might not actually be true. There is a website, and I'm going to read it all out to you, so don't worry. There's a website called Murphy's Multiverse. Couldn't get that out there. Murphy's Multiverse. I don't know how legit this website is, but since they've reported this, a lot of other websites are reporting it as well. So we can take it as rumour at this moment in time, but the information that they're giving us seems to be quite a lot of information that, why would you make it up? And you'll understand in a second. Now, we already know that Halloween Ends is going to be a more intimate movie with less characters, I would imagine, at least less than Halloween Kills. But this website have claimed to not just tell us about new characters, but what they're all about and who their family members are, what age they roughly are. There seems to be a lot of information here, so I'm going to read it all out to you, so bear with me because it's a lot of information. Now, again, I'm just quoting what they're saying. So what they said was, they're talking about the new characters, and I'll just quote them from there. So, among them are a self-assured nurse named Erin, who is between the ages of 28 and 35 and is very judgmental, as well as a proprietor between the ages of 40 and 80 years old. Other roles being cast for the film are Scott, Donna, Mr. Mead and Mrs. Mead. Per the breakdowns, Scott is a male between the ages of 52 and 57. He is stern, strong and a straight shooter who is sometimes checked out, while Donna is a 55 to a 65-year-old female who is Timothy's overbearing and critical mother. Mr. Mead and Mrs. Mead are the parents of a young boy named Noah, who is a nice kid with the ability to switch to a jerk on a dime. Both Mr. and Mrs. Mead are described as being between the ages of 40 and 50 years old. They're a middle-class suburban family, with the father being described as tough as nails and the mother said to showcase emotional depth. Other roles being cast are Brandon, young Johnny and Veronica. Brandon is a male between the ages of 40 and 60. He is a large man in weight and sense of authority who finds his son to be a disappointment. Young Johnny is a male between the ages of 6 and 10 who has long blonde hair with a slight gap between his teeth. The character is described as having dark hair. The character is described as having dark eyes, being a bit small. Veronica is the last of the trio. She's between the ages of 40 and 45 and a strong-willed, protective wife who is broken by the remainders of tragedy. Now, Veronica and young Johnny, they seem to be the interesting characters. The rest of them, I don't know what's going to happen. If it is true, the rest of them seem like throwaway characters that might just die at the hands of Michael. Not important characters, just throwaway characters, potentially. But Veronica, she's obviously dealing with tragedy, so she may be part of what happened in 1978. We don't know. And obviously young Johnny sounds like a description of what Michael Myers would be in 2022, it would be when it comes out. So those two are the interesting characters, whereas the rest of them, they sound interesting enough to have some sort of backstory, but it sounds like they may be throwaway characters. We've obviously got the suburban family in there as well. The suburban family, which potentially means that Michael's going to go to some sort of suburban area, maybe even quieter than Haddonfield if that's possible, and maybe kill people there. It's going to be a quiet movie, an intimate movie, as David Gordon Green said. So the list of characters and the information that we've got here sounds legit. It sounds like something you would see in Halloween Ends, if that makes sense. But at the same time, nothing is confirmed. So everything that I've told you here is still classed as a rumour, although the rumours might end up being true because there is too much information for it just to be a random rumour. If somebody wants to make up a rumour, then maybe I'll make it a little bit more exciting. But the fact that this is just quite simple tells me that it could be true, because if you remember when Halloween Kills was being filmed, we got some leaked information about needing triplets and a ventriloquist, and we thought that just sounds so random. But then it turns out they did need triplets and they did need a ventriloquist just for those small scenes in Halloween Kills. So small scenes and small information like this could end up being true. How significant it's going to be as part of the story, time will tell. So what do you guys think of this small bit of information that we've got so far for Halloween Ends? What gets me though is Veronica and young Johnny. That's what stood out for me. Young Johnny being a kind of description of what Michael Myers would have been in 1963, and obviously with Veronica, with that past as well. Could that come back to haunt her? Was she part of 1978? Who knows? Leave your comments down below though, guys. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.